Hello guys, welcome to yet another wonderful session of learning with Prep Class. My name is Tutor Olalekan Israel, your Prep Class English tutor, and I am super excited to have you join me in today's session of learning. Now in today's session, we will be answering question 31 to question 35 from the WAEC English 2017 past question. Remember, the purpose of this session is to help you prepare for your forthcoming WAEC examination. So, without wasting much time, kindly take a moment to subscribe to this channel, turn on the post notification so you can be notified whenever we upload any new content. Alright, let's begin. Now, for question 31 to question 35, we have an instruction here, and the instruction reads: from the words lettered A to D below each of the following sentences. From the words lettered A to D below each of the following sentences, choose the word or group of words that is nearest in meaning to the underlined word as it is used in the sentence. From the words lettered A to D below each of the following sentences, choose the word or group of words that is nearest in meaning to the underlined word as it is used in the sentence. Question 31 reads: the accused was asked to retract his statement. The accused was asked to retract his statement. The underlined word here is retract. So we have to select the option that is the nearest in meaning to retract. Option A, recall. Option B, withdraw. Option C, make. Option D, rewrite. So which of these options is the nearest in meaning to retract? Now, to retract means to draw back. It means to draw back, to withdraw a statement or accusation as untrue or unjustified. To retract means to draw back, to withdraw a statement or accusation as untrue or unjustified. Maybe the accused in this case gave a false statement. So on finding out that the statement was false, it was asked to retract the statement, to withdraw the statement, to take the statement back. So to retract means to withdraw a statement or accusation as untrue or unjustified. The accused was asked to retract a statement. Option A, recall. Now, recall means to remember, to recollect, to bring back. Option B, withdraw. Withdraw means to take out from a place. It means to take money out of an account. It also means to cancel. But then withdraw also means what? To say that a statement one has made is untrue or unjustified. Withdraw also means to say that a statement one has made is untrue or unjustified. So you have to withdraw the statement. The statement you have made is untrue or unjustified. Option C, make. Make means to produce, to form or to assemble. Option D, rewrite. Rewrite means to write again so as to alter or to improve something. Now, looking at what we have on the screen, the nearest in meaning to retract is withdraw. Because when we look at the definition of retract, it means what? To withdraw a statement or accusation as untrue or unjustified. Now, one of the meanings of withdraw also means what? To say that a statement one has made is untrue or unjustified. So, the nearest in meaning to retract is withdraw. The accused was asked to withdraw his statement, take his statement back. Because what? The statement is untrue or unjustified. So, the nearest in meaning to retract is withdraw. Alright. Moving on to the next question, question 32. Remember, we had to select the option that is the nearest in meaning to the underlined word. Question 32 reads: on the death of a father, friends went to express their condolences. On the death of a father, friends went to express their condolences. The underlined word here is condolences. So which of these options is the nearest in meaning to condolences? Option A, sympathy. Option B, pity. Option C, concerns. Option D, worries. So, which of these options is the nearest in meaning to condolences as it is used in this sentence? Now, condolence is an expression of sympathy. How you express sympathy, especially on the occasion of the death of a person's relative or close friend. Now, looking at this sentence, we have the death of a person's father. So on the death of a father, friends went to express their condolences. That is sympathy, especially on the occasion of the death of a person's relative or close friend. Now, option A is the answer to this question, sympathy. Sympathy is a feeling of pity or sense of compassion. A feeling of pity or sense of compassion. It's when you feel bad for someone else who is going through something hard. Now, this person who has lost his or her father is going through something hard, the death of their father. So you express pity or compassion for this person. You show sympathy. You express sympathy. So we can say, on the death of our father, friends want to express their sympathy. They want to express their condolences. It is not pity. You know, pity means to feel sorrow for the misfortunes of someone. You feel sorrow for the misfortunes of someone. You don't express pity, you feel it. When you express sympathy, it is not concern. Concern means what? To make someone anxious or worried. Option D, it is not worries. Worries means what? The state of being anxious and troubled over actual or potential problems. Now, the nearest meaning to condolences is sympathy. Condolence is an expression of sympathy. So the nearest in condolence is sympathy. You express sympathy when you express condolences. So the answer to this question is option A. On the death of our father, friends went to express their condolences, their sympathy. Alright. Moving on to the next question, question 33. Remember, we are expected to select the option that is the nearest in meaning to the underlined word. Question 33 reads, the Chume's house caught fire because their little girl had turned on the gas inadvertently. The Chume's house caught fire because their little girl had turned on the gas inadvertently. Now the underlined word here is inadvertently. So we have to select the option that is the nearest in meaning to inadvertently. Option A, automatically. Option B, hurriedly. Option C, carelessly. Option D, unintentionally. So which of these options is the nearest in meaning to inadvertently? Now, inadvertently means to be done unintentionally, accidentally. So we are saying the Chume's house caught fire because their little girl had turned on the gas inadvertently, unintentionally, accidentally. Now, option A, automatically means to be done by itself with little or no direct human control. Now, the gas did not turn on by itself. It did not come on by itself. It was done by the little girl inadvertently, unintentionally. So, automatically is not the answer to this question. Option B, hurriedly. Hurriedly means to be done in a hurry, in a quick or rushed manner. Option C, carelessly, means to be done in a casual or reckless way, inattentively. You are not paying attention. Option D, unintentionally, means to do what? Something not on purpose, accidentally. So, the nearest in meaning to inadvertently is unintentionally. Now, if you look at the meaning of inadvertently, we can see unintentionally there. So, the Chume's house caught fire because the little girl had turned on the gas unintentionally. She didn't turn on the gas on purpose. It was an accident. She did it was inadvertently. So, the nearest in meaning to inadvertently is option D, unintentionally. Alright. Moving on to the next question, question 34. Remember, we had selected the option that is the nearest in meaning to the underlined word. Question 34 reads, a magnificent structure was erected close to our house. Remember, we had selected the option that is the nearest in meaning to the underlined word. Question 34 reads, a magnificent structure was erected close to our house. A magnificent structure was erected close to our house. The underlined word here is magnificent. Option A, real. Option B, splendid. Option C, colorful. Option D, fine. So which of these options is the nearest in meaning to magnificent? Now, the word magnificent means to be extremely beautiful. So an extremely beautiful was erected close to our house. Elaborate or impressive, to be splendid, to be grand. Now, option A, real, refers to something that is not imitation, something that is not an imitation or artificial, something that is genuine. Now, option B, splendid. Splendid means to be magnificent, very impressive, to be grand. So, the nearest in meaning to magnificent is splendid, because splendid means what? To be magnificent, to be very impressive, to be grand. Now, looking at the definition of magnificent, it means to be extremely beautiful, to be elaborate or impressive, to be splendid, to be grand. Now, looking at the meanings of magnificent and splendid, we have what? Impressive. We have splendid, magnificent, we have to be grand. So, the nearest in meaning to magnificent is splendid. It is not option C, colorful. Colorful means having much of varied color, to be bright. Option D, fine. Fine means of very high quality, very good of its kind, to be excellent. The nearest in meaning to magnificent is option B, splendid. Remember, magnificent means to be extremely beautiful, to be elaborate, to be impressive, to be splendid, to be grand. Splendid means to be magnificent, to be very impressive, to be grand. So, the nearest in meaning to magnificent is option B, splendid. A splendid structure was erected close to our house. Alright, moving on to the next question, question 35. Remember, we had selected the option that is the nearest in meaning to the underlined word. Question 35 reads, mediocrity in politics should not be tolerated. Mediocrity in politics should not be tolerated. The underlined word here is tolerated. So which of these options is the nearest in meaning to tolerated? Option A, promoted. Option B, encouraged. Option C, approved. Option D, helped. So which of these options is the nearest in meaning to tolerated? Now, tolerated means to be permitted, to be allowed, to indulge. So mediocrity in politics should not be tolerated. It should not be permitted. It should not be allowed. You should not indulge mediocrity in politics. Now, option A, promoted, is the past tense of promote, which means to upgrade, to advance. Option B, encouraged. This is the past tense form of encourage, which means to give support to give confidence to, or to give hope to back or to endorse. Option C, approved. This is the past tense of approve, which means to agree or accept as satisfactory. Option D, helped. Helped is the past tense of help, which means to assist. Now, the nearest in meaning to tolerated is encouraged. Mediocrity in politics should not be encouraged. Whatever thing you encourage means you are supporting it, you are permitting it, you are endorsing it. So mediocrity in politics should not be tolerated, it should not be encouraged. So the answer is option B. Mediocrity in politics should not be tolerated, it should not be encouraged. Alright, and with that we've come to the end of this wonderful session. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel. If you enjoyed this video, click on the like button. Do not forget to drop your questions in the comment section. Also, share this content with your friends and loved ones. Do not forget to put on the post notification so you can be notified whenever we upload any new content. Alright, thank you for your time. Enjoy the rest of your day.